Welcome to Prevent Your Adventure, and tonight finds me in Burrillville, Rhode Island. I had a guy that used to come to my house. He's been replaced by someone else, but he was my exterminator, and he's from this area, and I asked about pizza places, and he told me two, and this is one of them. So this is George's Pizza and Pub in Burrillville, Rhode Island, and we're going to give it a shot. I'll tell you my story about inside after. We'll see how the food goes before we get too much into that. So I got myself a french fry because I got to be honest, on their website they looked a lot better. Chili with cheese and a pepperoni pizza. So let's set up and give this stuff a try. Okay, start with the french fries. Which are okay, but they and the pizza sat there for a while I waited for the chili. The pizza sat there for a long while, so it'll be interesting to try that. I questioned the guy in there about it. He says, your pizza will be fine. I said, it sat there for 15 minutes. It'll be fine. All right, we'll see. Chili seems pretty good. I like my initial impression. I did what I always do. I lost my remote. That's okay. So I was looking at some reviews of this place, and one person who seemed to be knowledgeable said the crust is like a cross between Greek. Oh my gosh, this thing is heavy. Greek and Detroit. The place was really busy. And I guess it works for them, but didn't seem to be the most efficient system going in there. Well, Monday night, thought it'd be slow, but it wasn't. Really no crisp, just a kind of a doughy crust. Had enough cheese to clog an artery or two. I don't know, that guy kind of annoyed me, so maybe I'm letting that get to me and I shouldn't. So, let me relax myself, eat the food, come back, and I'll share with you what I think. Okay, final thoughts. George's Pizza and Pub, Burrillville, Rhode Island. The French fries were okay. We'll go with okay. Warm. Might have had some pop if they were hot, but I'm not thinking so. The chili was the best part of the meal. The chili was nice and thick. Had some flavor, had a very little bit of bite going on. This place loves its cheese, man. I asked for cheese and onions, and it had a layer of cheese on top. But I would say that the chili was quite good. The pizza was definitely a Greek pizza. It had a thick, chewy crust, almost too heavy, no crisp, and in my opinion, way too much cheese on that thing. Just kind of overwhelms everything else going on in there. I pulled off a couple pieces of pepperoni after just to try them, and the pepperoni was decent, but the cheese just overwhelmed everything. And the fact that on a Monday night I watched my pizza sit up on top of the oven for 15 minutes, not realizing it was my pizza, just kept thinking to myself, man, somebody's late getting their pizza here. Excuse me. Just kind of, well, and I've said this before, and I understand this. Most people who get takeout or delivery, as long as it's warm or they can reheat it, they're happy. They're good with that. I'm not that guy. No one knows that. I just like it fresh out of the oven. That's why I order when I'm 5 minutes out. And, okay, got some action going on here. Order when I'm 5 minutes out. That way I'm there before it's ready, but it doesn't matter if part of the meal's ready and the other part's not. You have to wait for the whole thing. The only option to overcome that is to just order pizza, but I don't know. I like to get different stuff and try a variety. Well, so a modicum of small level of variety, because as you've noticed, it doesn't change too much. So anyhow, I don't know what's going on. Fire trucks, and hopefully I don't get blocked in. So anyhow, George's Pizza and Pub in Burrillville, Rhode Island, 0 to 10. Now, the young lady that took my money, really nice girl, and she didn't really have time to be nice, and she still made a point to be nice. She was taking orders, she was getting stuff for people, she actually had to wait on tables, she just was pretty amazing. So, she was pretty cool. The guy that just gave me the thing about the pizza just, okay. Anyhow. 0 to 10, George's Pizza and Pub. 7.3. Like I said, the chili was the crowning achievement of this meal. And the other stuff, if you're into cheese, if you really like cheese, this was like not even extra cheese. This was regular. I can't even imagine what extra cheese must be like. If you're into cheese, this is your place, because they love cheese here. They love to use cheese. So if you like cheese, maybe it's worth checking out. And this is a guy that used to order extra cheese until I realized that you don't get the full effect when you do that. So 7.3, George's Pizza and Pub in Burrillville, Rhode Island.